What's up, buddy, man? It's Bronco at the Frog coming at you with another reaction video. The GOATs, Gold 90s, back up in the building. Go subscribe to him, get them to 475,000 subscribers. We got 7 football beefs that went too far. You know, your boy Bronx love the violence. We ain't reacting to some violence in a minute. Hey, man, let's see what goes down.
Spill over the edge and turn. Football is a really passionate game, but sometimes the most passion can spill over the edge and turn into pure chaos.
Give it up, woo-woo.
These are 7
gotta
football
miss.
beefs
Give it up,
that
woo-woo.
went too far. First up is 2 retired ballers who are still beefing after 10 years. Diego Costa and Martin Skirtel.
I ain't heard this
back, and these two used to be epic cinema. Diego Costa for Chelsea and Martin Skirtel.
He looked like old dude off of Green Street Hooligans. Oh, I ain't trying to spoil nothing, but y'all know the main hooligan inferno, little bro.
Liverpool. Anytime these two faced off, you just knew it was going down. Brutal kicks, face shoves, brawls, sliding tackles.
He ain't there for the gods, is I
Brutal kicks, face shoves, brawls.
What you got going on?
Sliding tackles. They fought hard against each other, but after they both retired from the game, you probably have expected both to shove the battles they had against each other as just memories. You'd be wrong. Chelsea versus Liverpool in a Legends friendly game a couple of days back, and they were at it again. Talk about rolling back the years.
I thought, man, it's just a slide. I thought they beefed up. Oh, hold on. It's not done.
Talk about rolling back the years. The Unks still got it.
Oh, my God.
They were able to end on good terms. Even posed for pictures after the game. When Neymar and Alvaro Gonzalez had beef, though, it wasn't a happy ending. Neymar and Alvaro Gonzalez. Honestly, these two felt like a soap opera. You kind of wanted to end, but also wanted to
you gonna let Neymar, little bro, you like that pat on your head, give your head some paps. Nah, bro, I don't give a damn if you is Neymar the Jr. You ain't getting my head no paps.
Somehow drag on for a bit.
Boy.
The Genesis? Neymar was representing PSG against Alvaro Gonzalez's Marseille in Le Classique back in 2020 when they both ended the match on really bad terms. See, they've been having a go at each other all game, but toward the final seconds before kickoff, all hell broke loose between the two teams, and both Neymar and Gonzalez got physical.
That nigga Neymar smacked the back of his head, bro. Oh my God. You telling me you ain't feel that smack? You telling me you ain't feel that smack?
Cool. The ref didn't have a choice. He sent Neymar off, but this was only the beginning. Neymar came back to accuse Alvaro Gonzalez of racially abusing him in the game.
I wonder did that happen. You know, a lot of people, I ain't gonna lie, all through all sports, especially like back in the 2019s, 2020, like during that movement, you could really get away. You could really like beat somebody's ass, and all you had to say was, shit, I ain't gonna lie, he said something racist. I heard it. I'm sorry. Teammates heard it too. In the NFL, Miles Garrett took Mason Rudolph's helmet off his head and tried to hit him with it. He talking about some, bro, he said the N-word. Well, ain't nobody heard that man say the N-word but you. He can't fool Bronco, man.
Naturally, Alvaro Gonzalez denied the accusations and even maintained that Neymar was trying to make a
posting a picture with all his African teammates is nuts.
Gonzalez denied the accusations.
Hey, all the blackies, all the blackies covered. I gotta take a picture real quick for social media to prove a point.
Denied the accusations and even maintained that Neymar was trying to make a big deal out of what had really happened and paint himself as the victim. You just knew it wasn't finished between these two, and so when they met again in the Trophy des Champions in January 2021, they continued where they stopped. It was personal between the two. So many kicks. At one point, Alvaro Gonzalez even had hands on Neymar's face. But in the end, it was Neymar and PSG who ran out 1-0 winners. And that's when the real battle between the two began. They took it to Twitter.
They on
Neymar
Twitter.
Called out Alvaro Gonzalez.
Really?
And he replied back with a statement.
This real? That when Neymar was sending shots on the Twitch.
Alvaro Gonzalez, and he replied back with a statement that he always takes out the trash, referring to Neymar as trash. Neymar's response? He flat out told Gonzalez that his parents forgot to teach him how to win. Gonzalez wasn't lying back though. He came at Neymar with a line he knew would hit him deep. He told Neymar he would always be in Pele's shadow.
Well, I mean, everybody will be in Pele's shadow. He's arguably the greatest of all time. So that ain't that much of a damn Insult? Why he put the zombie emote?
Ouch. Neymar, though, wanted to end the fight, and that's when he told Gonzalez that Gonzalez would always be in his shadow.
Oh, he said he made... Oh, Neymar! Neymar! He said he made you famous. Hey, Neymar killed it right there. I ain't gonna hold you. He got
shadow, and that he taught him how to win. For two professionals at the highest level, this was messy. But they won't be the first two to have prolonged beef on social media. A couple of years back, it was a former Arsenal star and a midfield legend.
Aubameyang.
Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang
and Toni Kroos had beef?
Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang versus Toni Kroos. Scratch that. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang versus Karen. Well, at least Kroos acted like one. This one all started when Toni Kroos called out Aubameyang in 2020 in a podcast. Completely caught everyone off guard. See, Kroos said that he thought Aubameyang celebrating with different masks.
He directly went at him just like Potato directly went at Zaha. Why you had to drop names? Find it very silly. Even worse if there is any objects hidden in their socks. Aubameyang once celebrated and took out a mask. That's where it ends with me. I don't think that's a good role. Oh, man. You ain't even had to ask that. You could have just said, like, Aubameyang, we put on our mask. Yeah, I don't really rock with that. But he had to go on and say, I don't think that's a good role model either. What nonsense. You burned the food, Toni Kroos. Is this why they came with the rumors that you was racist or something? You ain't like black folk?
With different masks or doing dance moves with his teammates was silly and didn't make him a good role model. Even called the entire thing nonsense. The problem, though, was that Oba found out about the interview and fired back. He showed a picture of a kid who'd taken inspiration from his celebration.
Just remember, I did it for my sons. Yeah, Tony. I wish you have kids one day and make them happy like I do, boy. Come on now, quit playing. Stay safe. He try that. Yeah, Aubameyang.
And then asked if Toni Kroos had
Wakanda
kids.
forever.
Kroos replied he did have 3 kids.
He got 3 kids. Oh, well, act like it, Tony. Boy.
Up because Oba's response, he sent an image of himself and Marco Reus, Kroos' then teammate at international level.
Yeah, Aubameyang! Yeah, Boomer! Hey, yeah, he on Toni Kroos motherfucking ass.
Celebrating together in Batman masks and told Kroos to show his 3 kids that celebration. For a player like Kroos who made everything he did look cool, this wasn't one of those moments.
His ass.
But at least it's over. The beef between Dominic Szoboszlai and Arda Guler, that's eternal.
Turkey and Hungary.
Dominic Szoboszlai and Arda Guler. It's almost funny to think of how these two got into a fight. Not that we didn't like it though. Turkey beat Hungary 6-1 on aggregate, 3-1 at home and 3-0 in Budapest.
Sheesh.
During the match in the second leg, Arda Guler was caught gesturing shh to Dominic Szoboszlai, implying that the Hungarian captain shut up.
Hey, get on his ass, Dominic.
Preferred to respond off the pitch with his keyboard. I can't lie, it was savage. On an Instagram post, he commented,
I remember this.
1088. Except these weren't just random numbers. Szoboszlai was actually referencing Arda Guler's minutes for Madrid at the time.
Swear, what the fuck?
Referencing Arda Guler's minutes for Madrid at the time in the 24-25 season. Once Guler got the memo, he fired back, called Szoboszlai a joke, and talked about the 6 goals he took in as being too much for him to handle. Ouch.
Yeah, Dominic, this is club versus national team. He just single-handedly, demolished y'all 6 goals. I gotta get his altercation in order, bro.
Ouch. From that point on, the fans took over. Szoboszlai posts on Instagram. You got Turks flooding his comments with Guler-related pictures and messages. And it was the same way around when Guler posted on IG.
Oh, really?
It all sounds dumb how this one came about, to be honest, but at least it didn't get physical. Not like when these two teams had a major brawl
Sadio
in a big
punched
game.
his ass.
Sadio Mane and Leroy Sane. There are anger issues, and there's what Sadio Mane and Leroy Sane had while playing for Bayern Munich.
What type of jump is
Sadio
that?
Mane,
grown ass man. What type? Y'all football boys,
and
man.
Leroy Sane
hands
had
on straight
anger
ass.
issues, and
Y'all
there's
see,
what Mane and
Surge. Hold on.
there's what Sadio Mane
Hands on straight ass cheeks.
and Leroy Sane had while playing for Bayern Munich. So what really happened then? Well, it was a Champions League game against Manchester City. Bayern lost 3-0 at the Etihad, but in the closing minutes of this one, Mane and Sane could be seen arguing. Except it wasn't just an argument, it was escalating. Apparently, Mane was pissed with how Sane was talking to him on the pitch. So right after the game, he was in the tunnel waiting for his teammate. And as soon as Sane came in, they went at it. And per multiple reports, Mane hit Sane and busted his lip.
I ain't realized his lip was, but damn, hit him right in the lip.
Open. Sane could be seen trying to hide the busted lip from the press, but the news was out by then. The Bayern head coach at the time, Thomas Tuchel, tried to sweep the issue over by claiming the club had dealt with it, but there was no hiding how big it was. So big that Mane left the club that summer.
He said, quit playing with it. Quit playing with Sadio. Sadio told Leroy, do not talk to me like that, bro. I am not from Germany. I ain't none of these people from Germany. I'm from goddamn, where in Africa is Sadio from? Ain't he, Ghanaiese? Or is he Cameroonian? I think he Cameroonian. I know the Ghana people probably mad as hell at me for saying that he's, he's Senegalese. Fuck. He's from Senegal. My bad, y'all. My bad, my Senegalesians. Damn, I was completely wrong.
Running for the club the
he said, bro, this Senegal, bro. We fight in Senegal. Goddamn me.
I mean, Mane's always been a passionate guy. Same with Sane. But getting to the point where they actually got physical is really crazy. The same team too. But so far, we've only talked about players having beef with other players. What if I told you about the time Messi had beef with a manager that lasted over 20 years?
Gotta miss it.
He finally got his revenge in 2022. It really did happen. Messi and Van Gaal. You probably remember the celebration. Messi cupping his ears after scoring the second goal against the Netherlands in the 2022 World Cup quarter-final match. But there's an actual backstory to it, and it's insane. We're going back, way back to 2002.
Damn, 2002?
Van Gaal arrived as the new coach of Barcelona, and straight away he wanted to implement his brand of football at the club. He wanted players to play in a certain position, and for ones who didn't fit, he was ready to let them leave. He did the same with Juan Román Riquelme, and it didn't work. In the end, Van Gaal sanctioned the move to sell Riquelme to Villarreal after he refused to play him. It angered a lot of fans. You see, Riquelme was one of the leading heroes of South American football at the time, an idol to the next generation. And one of them was Lionel Messi. Messi was pissed with how Van Gaal had treated Riquelme, but he kept it in, especially after Van Gaal was sacked before he made his debut at the club. Fast forward to 2022,
they carried it all the way to there.
Clash, Van Gaal dropped a big statement. He claimed Messi was lazy and the Argentine team carried it.
My God. Okay, bet. I was finna say that he had to have said something else. Yeah, he tripped out.
Going to expose him. Add this to the Riquelme treatment and the usually calm Messi lost it. That's why he celebrated like that and was agitated in that one. Waited for over 20 years but finally got his revenge. Talk about taking it too far. What do you guys think?
Give it up, wobble. Oh, you ain't gonna talk about the give it up, wobble. Gotta miss, give it up, wobble. But I guess he wasn't talking to him. He was talking to who was he talking about? Was it Wout? He was talking to somebody who was staring at him in the locker room or something like that in the hallway. Hey, that's hilarious. 7 football beefs. They went too far. Hey, everybody go subscribe to Gold 90. Like I said, they always got the heat. They my favorite YouTube channel right now. Get them to 475,000 subscribers. 7 football beefs. They went too far. Let me know what was your favorite beef. How about?